Hello peeps, welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger, episode 26. I'm going to get started today by going outside and showing you guys what I've done out there. A couple things I've done. Number one, I went ahead and finished the farm system. I have 3 levels on the farm, so there are 3 sets of engines. The one up on top there, the Arboretum, is now surrounded with a cobblestone barrier, because I was running into an issue where I had saplings and apples that were dropping through the middle here and they weren't being collected. So with this the way it is now, any apples or saplings that drop should fall on the cobblestone platform and be collected. I shouldn't have to worry about that. Number 2 is something that I forgot to do when I was setting up the spawner. Because as you can see, I've collected a lot of blaze rods in the short time that spawner's been running. But you can also hear that there are no blazes currently going. That's not because I've broken the spawner. If you put a redstone signal on a spawner, it will actually shut it off. So what I've done is there's a piece of red alloy wire on the side of the spawner with some of that stone jacketed wire that I created earlier coming up, connecting to another piece of red alloy wire on the side of this cobblestone plank and to a lever. Flip the lever, blazes spawn. Flip the lever off, blazes stop spawning. So, last episode I said that I wanted to get to using some of the fuel that I've been creating. No, you're not tools. Get back out of there. So I think that's going to be a good place to start. No. Let's head downstairs and take a look at our fuel situation. You can see the engines are still running. Doing just fine, not building up any heat. Turn any eye off so you can see. Holding steady at 4,900 degrees Celsius. Water's not having any problem keeping up. And we are up to about 170 buckets of fuel. So let's go ahead and put some of that fuel to use. Now, more power generation is always a good thing. I swear that book is going to get me in trouble. More power generation is always a good thing, but I'm also kind of running a little bit high on my AESU's power. Actually, you know what? I think I'm not going to get started on that today. I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to reconfigure my power so that I have a buffer. I actually kind of wonder. Let me go get a few things real quick. Let's test something that I haven't tested before. Let's grab an iron ore gate. Let's grab some of our cobblestone structure pipe. And let's grab some red pipe wire. And let's head upstairs, not outside. Let's head back up to IC2 power, and let's put down the cobblestone structure pipe next to our AESU, put the gate on there, put the red pipe wire on there, and let's see what kind of conditionals we can get. Red pipe signal, redstone signal, inventory empty, space empty. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. There's no conditional on the AESU to tell it when the capacitor's full. There is on the MFSU. So if I were to put this down there, put that there, put that there. On this, you can tell it discharging items, charging items, capacitor full, space for energy, capacitor has energy, capacitor empty. You can also do the inventories. You can also do all of this other stuff. Well, the conditional that we're interested in is capacitor full, but it's not doing us any good right now because this thing will not fill up before this thing. So what we need to do is we're going to use this as a battery that will kind of keep an eye on our AESU, and we'll tell it, hey, or we'll tell our system, hey, this thing is full because I'm full. We are going to do that by going back to the warehouse, and for the moment, let's see, because I fully intend to be generating a lot more power at some point. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work properly, so I'm not going to have to rework it too much later. I think I'm going to have to rework it no matter what. So let's grab our glass fiber. And I need my wrench. Let's head back up to IC2 power. And let's go ahead and reroute the power from this over to here. We're just going to reroute all of this onto this line. We'll break this line. And we'll break all of this line coming over here. We'll break that. And we'll break that. That's going to stop power from going into the MFSU. We're going to connect power onto there so that now anytime we fire these liquid generators, these thermals up, it'll send the power through this line. We can break this. And let's see, we're going to have to do a little bit of work under there. So let's go to the warehouse. Out of our tools chest, let's get our electric jetpack. Let's get ourselves some ballast, some cobblestone for repairs, and let's sleep through the night. Back up to IC2 power, and let's tear our way through the floor here. Put our jetpack on, let's put that in hover mode. Down we go. Let's give ourselves a standing platform with which to work from. Just like that. There we go. And we want to run the power out from the bottom of the AESU, not the MFSU. And that should do that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a cable there, and we're going to click there. That is going to start draining the MFSU's power out into the AESU. How did that spider get up there? Spider, fall down, go boom. Alright, let's get back up through the floor and let's patch the damage we've done. There we go. And we need to wait for that to drain. In the meantime, let's see. What's our total possible input right now? I'm already seeing a problem with this, and the problem is that eventually I'm going to have a whole bunch of AESUs on this line, and each AESU is capable of taking in 2048 EU per tick. But with this MFSU acting as a buffer, I'm only capable of taking in 512 combined. So this is only going to be a temporary solution. What I'm probably going to end up having to do is I'm probably going to end up having to have an AESU as an internal buffer and then have an EU detector cable coming down. But for right now, this will get the job done. There's something else that I've been meaning to do for ages, and this is a step towards me being able to actually set up automated mining, because the most prolific resource you get when you're mining is cobblestone. Cobblestone is a nuisance and a half because it fills up chest after chest after chest and you just can't do anything with it. Well, we can. It's called a quantum chest. Now, it's an expensive recipe. It takes data orbs, energy flow circuits, teleporter, computer monitor, and it takes 2 of those highly advanced machine blocks. So, yeah, we're looking at some pretty serious resource investment. But it's well worth it. We're going to need a total of 8 pieces of chrome and 8 pieces of titanium in order to make this stupid thing. We're also going to need 2 machine blocks. We're going to need a total of 4 carbon plates and 4 advanced alloy. And let's come into here and do carbon plates like that, advanced alloy like that. Over here, we'll make our machine blocks. And machine block in the middle gives us 2 advanced machine blocks. And then chrome like that and titanium like this gets us our highly advanced machine blocks. We also need a teleporter, which we'll come to in a few minutes. We need data orbs, which is a data control circuit surrounded by components. And these have to be these data storage circuit things to get 4 data orbs. So we need a data storage, or we need a data control circuit. Do we have any? Yes, we have 1. We also need 8 of these data storage circuits, which means we need 16 emeralds. I'm running really low on emeralds. I'm going to have to actually go do something about that at some point here. And we're going to need 2 advanced circuits. Emeralds, like that, around the advanced circuits, gets you 4 data controls, or 4 data storage circuits, and 8 data storage circuits around a data control circuit gets you data orbs. We need an energy flow circuit, which is a Labratron crystal, platinum bar, and an advanced circuit. So let's go ahead and request ourselves an advanced circuit, 2 regular circuits. Out of our Greg Tech chest, we'll get 1 piece of platinum. Out of our dust chest, we'll get 6 sodalite. We'll get sapphire. Actually, I don't think sodalite can be used for this. I think it has to be lapis. So, just like that, the sapphire, 2 circuits, Labratron crystal. That's going to get us our energy flow circuit. Let's start assembling this thing. We need our computer monitor, which is just 4 pieces of aluminum and some dies around a glass pane. That's pretty easy. 1 glass pane. Out of here, we need 1 piece of lime, we need 1 piece of sodalite, we need 1 piece of rose red. I don't know why my sodalite's in that chest. We need 1 piece of glowstone. Out of the Greg Tech chest, we need 4 bars of aluminum. Aluminum, sodalite, lime, rose, computer monitor. And we need a teleporter, which is a diamond, an advanced machine block, so we need to make another one of those, 4 advanced circuits. We're going to have to get some more refined iron before all said and done, so we may as well start cooking that now. Well, I am very low on iron. Very low on iron. Alright, let's see here. We also need this frequency transmitter, which is an electronic circuit and a piece of copper cable. That's easy. So we need 1 of you, 4 of you, 1 of you, 8 of you, 2 of you, and 2 of you. What else do we need? Glass fiber, which I already have in my inventory. Alright, let's come over here, and let's do refined iron. till we get our machine block. Advanced alloy. Carbon plates gets us an advanced machine block. Electronic circuit. Copper cable gets us a freak transmitter. Transmitter with the glass fiber. And the advanced circuits and a diamond. Didn't I request advanced circuits? I could have sworn I requested the advanced circuits. Maybe I didn't. There we go. Missing 5 electrum. That's why. That's what happened. Let's go get some more electrum. Dump in some silver, dump in some gold. How's our power doing here? Doing pretty good. What do we have in the rolling machine? Nothing. In here we got a bunch of coal dust that I've been preparing. Although I'm not really sure what for. I'm sure I had something in mind when I was prepping all that coal dust. I wasn't planning on making thorium cells. I wasn't planning on making carbon cells. I wasn't planning on steel. I wasn't planning on making neutron reflectors. I don't know why I prepped that much carbon dust. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Maybe I was just going to make a bunch of carbon plates to be done with it. Alright, back into the warehouse, where we toss our electrum dust in. Start getting some electrum. And now we'll request our 4 advanced circuits. Come on. There we go. Let's put our diamond in place. We'll wait for the circuits to show up. There's 2. There's 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Call it good. There's our teleporter. And there is our first quantum chest. Let's come in here and empty out all of this wonderful cobblestone. For right now, we're just going to throw it in our red power chest. Red power. Heat it. Cobblestone. Come out. And we'll pick up the diamond chest. We'll pop down our quantum chest. Now, a quantum chest, you put items in, and it will register the fact that those items are now available to be pulled out. It'll also keep track of the number of items that are in the chest, as well as keeping a stack ready at all times. So you can see as I add it, it just adds to the number there. Fortunately, you can only add a stack at a time if you're shift clicking. But we have something that bypasses that, don't we? Come on, there we go. Now watch what happens to this. Whoa, there we go. Pull some more out. Throw all this in. I think it's just cool watching how fast it actually rips the cobblestone out of that inventory. There we go. The quantum chest will store somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 billion before it runs out of room. If you got 2 billion cobblestone, you need to stop playing Minecraft. I'm sorry. Let's put that away. And let's check up on our forestry stuff. Because we don't have a way to automate this yet. I'm actually kind of concerned by the fact that there's no humus missing. I'm going to have to go check and make sure that my farm is working properly. Let's see here. Peat. Yeah, peat seems to be working properly. Wheat's working properly. Let's sleep through the night, and since we got the jetpack on anyway, let's go check on those farms. Make sure we're not running into problems somehow. Alright, well, we appear to be alright. It's just I loaded this thing completely up with humus, so it doesn't have to put out any requests, I guess. Yeah, otherwise it seems to be working fine. Oh well. Let's take a look in our wood chest. Oh yeah, it's working. Alright. So, now we have nearly unlimited storage of cobblestone. We should come up with a way to get cobblestone, shouldn't we? Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good idea. Let's make ourselves a quarry. Quarry is made a lot more expensive by GregTech, of course. 2 diamond gears, 2 gold gears, 3 iron gears, an advanced type circuit, and a diamond drill. Well, we know how much fun these things are to make. However, we have everything we need. We need a battery, an electronic circuit, 5 pieces of steel. I have a battery in here. There's an electronic circuit. And there is the steel. So, circuit, battery, steel, mining drill. For the upgrade, we need 3 diamonds, 2 pieces of titanium, and I believe an advanced circuit, which I only have 1 in there, so let's request 1. Diamonds, titanium. Give me my circuit, please. Come on. Of course, as soon as I cancel out. Alright, there is our diamond drill. We're going to need 1 more advanced circuit. We're going to need 3 of you, 2 of you, and 2 of you. It's always so much fun watching this work. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, it's not being fun. Must have already completed the requests. Yep, requests are already done. How's that for speed? Alright, circuit on top. Gold gears there. Diamond gears there. Iron gears there. Gets us our Buildcraft quarry, which is awesome. However, we don't really want this thing tearing a huge hole in the overworld, do we? Nah, it doesn't sound like a good idea. So we're going to want to put this in a Mistcraft world. However, we need a way to get the stuff back to us, don't we? So we're going to have to make ourselves some more of those fun things we did last episode. Let's get 8 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, Pod drops. Need some wool, which we can make out of string. Wool, obsidian, ender pearls, blaze rods, and chests. Gets us ender chests. Oh, I didn't have enough obsidian. That's what happened. 2 more obsidian. That gets us our ender chests. We need to get a blank module. And we need to get 4 ender pearls. And 1 of our precious pieces of iron, which I'm going to run out. I hate doing this, but I'm going to have to go process this iron. Damn it. I like saving iron for slag, like making slag out of it. Or making slag out of my other metals and then using the slag to process the iron, but I don't have the luxury right now. I need the iron ASAP. Oh, I got some ferrous dust, that's nice. Come on. There we go. That'll be enough to get me started anyway. Back to the warehouse. Toss our iron in there. And let's head up to... well, let's head back to thermal expansion. And let's make ourselves some more of those network interface cards. Back to the warehouse, where we're going to grab 6 bars of iron, piece of redstone. Actually, wait. No, we need 5 iron, and basically just like 2 redstone and gold chipset. So where's our logistics pipes? There they are. Redstone, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Along with you, and you. Gets me a logistics power junction, which remember we are going to need in order to get power to our logistics network on the other side. We're going to need 2 more of our logistics pipes. We're actually going to need a bunch, so I may as well just get them now. And we need 4 more ender pearls. That's going to get us our logistics inventory system connector. We need 2 of those. And finally, we need a color code. We're going to be digging. I kind of like the idea of using light gray. How about we use brown? Because brown is the color of the earth. Let's climb up here. And we need a connection off of our logistics network somewhere in order to set this up. I'm thinking, let's just do it right here. Break, place. We'll tear this out. Come on. Alright. 1 logistics inventory system connector is going to go right here. It's going to connect to our ender chest right here, which we are going to tag as brown, brown, brown. And in here, we're going to put our connector card. Let's see here. Back down. Now, we are going to go to... No. It's okay, I was missing something anyway. A couple things, actually. We want 2 redstone energy conduits. We want... what do we want? I don't really need any of this stuff. I'm forgetting something. Oh, landmarks. We need landmarks because we gotta tell the quarry where to build. We also need... Let's head up to our charging center and let's get one of our redstone energy cells. Now let's look for a world that we can go to that we can dig up. Where do we want to go? Let's go... I don't want to go into the mining world because I've already got a whole bunch of that torn out. Let's go to the village world. Haven't been here in ages. Alright, and let's set up our quarry right here. I'm going to set it up so the quarry is right near the entrance. We'll start it here. And we'll just head a reasonable distance out in each direction. Let's see, I don't want to make it too big. Let's start with this. Let's head out this way. Right there looks good. We'll give that a click. We'll put down our quarry, and you'll remember I didn't bring a world anchor with me, did I? No, I didn't. Well, how's this going to work? This chunk isn't loaded. Yeah, it is. Buildcraft quarries now act as chunk loaders, for better or worse. So let's go collect our landmarks. And I'm a little concerned over the fact that it didn't put a tape out. I guess we'll figure out if it's working or not. And, well, it looks like it's working. Our robot's doing its thing. It just didn't put up the tape. It's draining pretty fast, though. Probably should come through here and help this out, because what it's doing right now is it's clearing all of this tall grass. Quarries don't like tall grass. And now, let's go ahead and give that a whack to shut it off, because we're not quite ready for it to start pumping stuff out yet. What we're going to want it to do is we're going to want it to come out here. It's going to go into this pipe here, which is going to go to this pipe here, which is going to go to this ender chest here, which is going to be tagged brown. In this pipe, we're going to put this logistics frequency card. Notice it turned green. However, it doesn't have a good solid connection here yet. We'll put that down. Pull up this conduit. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go with that conduit there. I'm going to pop that on there. And when I whack that, that'll turn green, because it can now talk to it. So we're going to use the logistics power junction here to store a bunch of power in this before rerouting it back to the quarry. Now, while this is working, I need to go check and make sure the chunks at my warehouse are loaded. And will stay so for some time. Because you don't want this chunk to unload, because then the items will have nowhere to go. That would be a bad thing. Let's go back to the village world. How are we doing on power? Oh, now the tape showed up. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to want to get a second one of those. And another conduit, I think. Actually, another 2 conduits. Let's just take them all. Let's head up to our charging center. Let's grab a fresh one. Go back to the village world, where, holy crap, am I getting some texture bugs now. Wow. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, whatever. Put that there. That's going to give the robot the power it needs to continue building. It's going to do its thing. Off of here, I'm going to tag 2, put a fresh one, and hit that. What that's going to do... Actually, I don't like that. I don't want that there, because I'm not sure that chunk's going to be loaded. Quarry is keeping 4 chunks loaded. Yeah, see, if I did that... Well, actually, no, if I did that, it should still be in the area that's loaded. What's the zoom key? Key config, toggle zoom, Z. Alright, and you can see that the quarry is inside the chunk that's being loaded, but the rest of this stuff is actually not. So I actually have to move this logistics power junction. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Look how fast that's running. Holy crap. That's nice. I'm going to have to move power junction, so we may as well break this now. Or I guess I could put a world anchor here. Oh, I don't want to break this. It's going to waste all of that power. You know what? I'm going to put a world anchor here. I don't really care. I'm not going to waste that power. I would much rather have a world anchor. Alright, let's make ourselves a world anchor real quick. I don't think I have any more. 4 bars of gold, 2 diamonds, an end pearl, and obsidian. Easily done. 2 of you. 4 of you. I'm going to need some more end pearls before all said and done, aren't I? Time to go farm the end. Gold. Obsidian. Diamonds. End pearl. World anchor. I've already got 5 hours accumulated in here. Let's head back. Right here, we're going to put down the world anchor. We'll charge that for 36 hours. And now we don't have to worry about it. We can turn this back on, let it run. It'll be perfectly happy. And now we start ramping up. I love how fast that thing runs when it's getting full power. Alright, if we head back to our base, head into our warehouse, and if we look in our dirt chest, we have 1.5 tons of dirt coming in here. We got 1.5 tons of dirt flying through our logistics system, coming out of here. Pretty soon that'll switch to cobble, and then with any luck, it'll switch to other resources like iron. Good stuff like that. Alright, let's clean up our inventory. Put the rest of the stuff away manually. And I forgot to put the other energy cell on that, so let's go do that real quick. I want to have 2 energy cells on this thing at one time, because with 2 energy cells on it, I know for sure it's not going to run out of power anytime soon, like it has now. That's going to get it ramped back up to full speed. We'll let that run for a little while. I'll probably at some point just put combustion engines on this so I don't have to mess with it. May even just run a supplier, a liquid supplier to them, to keep fuel in them, but I think right now we're at a pretty good stopping point. This has been Nightdagger with Let's Play a Mod of Minecraft, episode 26. I'm going to let my quarry run for a while off camera here, let it do some digging, and get some other stuff in place so that I can come back and do episode 27, where I want to hopefully start addressing our power situation and possibly start putting some of that power to use. Should be quite a bit of fun. I'll catch you guys then.